gentle fish. Hope you guys are having a good day. Thanks for clicking on the video. I appreciate you clicking on the video in the first place. And welcome to another installment of Road to IFBB Pro. This one is Spooky Edition, as you can see in the title. The other day, the gym I went to had like a, dress up and then do like a little costume deadlift event. I don't even know what to call it. It was just sick. There's a lot of people that showed up and were dressed up and then deadlifted. That's what you guys are going to see today. Plus, I was doing a leg day at the same exact time as this. So I'm doing legs, and then I joined this contest to deadlift. So I could have... You'll see how it goes. I could have done a little bit better, but don't flame me in the comments for... I don't deadlift. I don't ever deadlift. I just do RDLs, and I do a lot of rowing, a lot of barbell rows. But as a bodybuilder, I don't deadlift a ton. And the feedback I get and the feedback I see online a lot of the times is if you're going to deadlift, the only reason to deadlift is to get better at deadlifting, because there's a lot of other things that you can do to grow your lats, your lower back, and you kind of target those muscles more without risking injury. But I enjoy, every time I do deadlift, oh my goodness gracious, the energy is through the roof, especially in that gym. It was a ton of fun. A ton of fun. But, yeah, my butt, Kyan was there. A couple other people there were pulling really good weight, and we ended up, pulling some decent numbers that I haven't touched in a long time. So I was very happy about that, very excited about that. The other thing with that I wanted to talk about all the time is people at that event. They hadn't really seen me. I don't conversate a lot in the gym. When I go to the gym, I focus on just gymming, and I get my workout in. I don't talk a whole bunch unless you're working out with me, and there's only one or two people that work out with me. So they come up to me and be like, man, I wish I could do the things that you do, because I'm people know that I'm open about doing anabolics and stuff like that, and they're like, man, I wish I could hop on and do that. And the reason why I'm kind of bringing this up now is because it's a scary topic, and we're spooky edition. People, it's not just hopping on and that's it. It's the rest of your life. This is something that needs to be talked about more and more, especially in this industry, is because people just say, one cycle and you're good. It is not that. It is one cycle in that you are on it forever. You're going to have to be on some type of TRT replacement forever. You see a lot of these guys that are like, yep, I'm just going to do this one and then I'll be fine. But then their physiques go to shit afterwards. And they're like, I can't get back to what I was naturally. So I just don't want people to see this stuff and be like, yep, I see all his progress. He's, I can do that. And I can kind of replicate that and then just be done. This is for the rest of my life. This is the decision that I made. I just want people to understand that, and I want to be open about that, because I take a whole bunch of stuff for my liver, my kidneys, my blood pressure. I take so many supplements. The supplements are very, very expensive. The drugs are very, very, very expensive. The blood work, if you don't know somebody, if you just walked into a blood work thing right now, it's probably like $400 to get your blood work done, just straight up, without an order or something like that. So we're talking about an insane amount of money, and if you don't have the money to support yourself and do that, you can end up hurting yourself financially and then hurting your physique, when you could have just done this naturally, but it takes more time. For me, this is my life. This is what I want my life to be. I'm perfectly fine with the fact that I have to spend money, for needles, for supplements, for the anabolics, that kind of stuff. I've been very fortunate enough to do this, and I can't thank my parents enough that they have allowed me, to kind of go on this journey. I'm not saying they support me financially. I'm just saying they've they've set me up really, 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 really good, and I've done a really good job on my part, getting a good career and setting myself up really nice. And I have the ability to live on my own and then do these things and then train. And the last thing is the training. You know, you buy all these things, you do all this stuff, the food you have to eat. It's 80%. It's really 80% dieting and then 20% training. If you're not eating correctly on these anabolics, you will really, really muck it up. And I'm spending a boatload of money on food on itself. So, like I said, I just want people to sit down and think about it. And then the training is intense. It's always intense. I'm always sore. Something always hurts. Something's always cracking. Something's always, and when you train on those anabolics, you are Superman. You are the guy. You are moving crazy weight. You're crazy lean, and you're just doing things that no normal human being. You're not a normal human being anymore. At that point, you are superhuman, and you do awesome, awesome things. And in that moment, it is amazing. So I will not lie. That's the thing that got me hooked on this, is because I enjoy being Superman. But at some point, you have to face the fact and look into yourself in the mirror and be like, I can't be Superman anymore. When you come off those anabolics, you have to be okay with that. You can't be hooked on being Superman, because nobody can be Superman forever. And the people that try to be are not here anymore. You got to take a health phase. You got to get your blood work right, and you got to take care of yourself. If you don't, you won't be here for a long time, and that sucks to say, but I just want people to think smartly and get a coach, because the coach is what's going to set you up. Get the supplements you need. Get a good support system, and then and only then can you do this. You got to be set up financially, coach, have a good support system. There's a whole ton of factors that go into this, and it's hard to talk about all in one, because there's just so much that plays into this. And your daily life is consumed by this. My daily life is only work and gym. I don't really have much of a social life outside of this, because now I'm trying to do YouTube. So it's very much a box lifestyle, as Jay Cutler used to say. You put yourself in a box, because there's not much else that you can do when you're doing all of these things, because there's just so many things you have to do throughout the day. Like, I'm cramming in 5-6 meals a day, pinning, taking care of myself, stretching, rolling out, resting, and then train for 3 hours. Cardio 1 hour, lifting for 2, that type of thing. Excuse me. You just got to it's always, you hop on, it is not less. You don't do less and let the drugs do more. You are now, if you were giving 100%, now it is 110%. That's just the way it goes. But I hate to be solemn and I hate to be stern, but that's the scary reality of this shit. You got to be like that. You got to take it all so serious, and you got to make the right decisions, because if you don't, you could really end up hurting yourself and hurting your physique for forever. Like, I just want people to know that. So, and it's just a good topic to talk about. People have been, especially my family members have wanted me to talk about it a little bit, just because, it's not just only stressful for me, it's stressful for them too. You have to look at it on who you are impacting. These things, like, you want a girlfriend, it's going to impact how she looks at you, or how if you're a girl, vice versa, how he looks at you. You know what I mean? That, like, you're just not only, affecting yourself, you're affecting what's going on around you. People are going to look at you differently, and people are going to, they're going to be worried about you, because that's the type of thing. Like, people know the stigma around steroids. Like, they know what can happen when you do them. The last thing I want to do is worry my mother to death. But at the same time, I'm open. We talk about it. I'm open about it, and there's a lot of reassuring that goes on there. So, but I love them very, very much. And like I said, you cannot only think about yourself when you do this stuff. So there's a whole bunch of factors that go into this. But I appreciate you guys. Let's get into the workout. Let's stop being so down. Let's go crush a lift, because this lift was phenomenal. We're still moving really good weight. I'm still crushing the food. So the carbs are up. I'm moving good weight. I'm getting leaner, and I'm maintaining size. I'm excited. Let's go lift.